love the beauty of this area. You know, just Arizona in general. We're gonna go looking at some of it. I was gonna go over there, but we'll get something to eat in a bit. You know, Arizona in general, it has a unique beauty to it. I've been in, other states, other parts of the country. And don't get me wrong, I've seen other beautiful places as well, but there's just something about this, the desert beauty. It's not very green, that's for sure. But when you first get here, it's kind of shocking, kind of surprising. Like, wow, man, it looks, like a bomb went off or something. Like, what happened? There's nothing here. There's no vegetation really, or anything like that. But after you're here for a while, if you're looking at it, man, it's actually beautiful in its own unique way. So I like getting out there out in the desert and just seeing it. And I mean, throughout the state, not just up here, but down in the Phoenix area, the Flagstaff area, the Mogollon Rim, what they call the Rim Country, the Mogollon Rim area, going over to, 260 out to the Show Low area. Just that whole drive from Payson to Show Low, I think that's 260. Beautiful, down around Tucson. Just gorgeous. Along the Colorado River, which, this area here, you drive along the Colorado River, it's really nice. I think that'd be going, south on 95. Sierra Vista, where does this go? I'm gonna go check it out. I haven't been over here for a while, so I don't remember exactly which roads go out to the desert area. Well, this doesn't dead end up here with these water tanks. Looks like it might. Nope, there's a cross street, right? Or is this a cul-de-sac? Nope, there's a street. Mesa Vista Drive. Okay, so not right. That dead ends. We'll go left. I love these hills. Down in the valley, it's in the Phoenix Valley, that is. There's other areas called the valley. In fact, up here, there's an area near here that's considered a valley. But down in the Phoenix Valley, it's really flat. Hold on. Do you see that discoloration up there in the sky and along the mountains? That's weird. You don't usually see that. Okay, we're on Taup Road, so I'm going to take a right and see where this goes. But down in the Phoenix Valley, it's pretty flat, actually, until you get out of the city, go far, far out in the East Valley or in the West Valley. There's a few mountains. I'm trying to remember the name of the ones in the West Valley. I don't know. Anyway, but it's pretty flat in the whole metro area of Phoenix. And then you get up here, and a lot of the roads, it's very hilly, and I like that. Like, we're on it's a slight hill right here, not much, but this particular area right here, this particular neighborhood has a lot of hills. And then, the Parkway, the Parkway is a big hill itself, and then the houses up on the Parkway, there's hills there. Yeah, real nice. Hey, by the way, I saw that your math grade went up.
Yeah.
So I know you've been working hard on that to bring that up. So I'm really proud of you. You're welcome. That's really good. That's great. And that is going to pay off. I know you've been working hard on that to get that, bring that up. And your grades are looking really good. congratulations on that. So I have no idea where we're going. I don't kind of turn around in this area. Looks like this street ends. Talc Road. Let's go left. So we're on Ariba Drive now. We're turning onto Ariba. You know what? Those are water tanks. It really ends there. I was looking to the right. So we're going to go left on Ariba. What is this? I was going to say, is this Raymar? I think Raymar is more of the main street. Main road. Raymar Road. Oh yeah, that view to the left, that's over on the Nevada side. That's just a beautiful scene. But there's like a haziness in the sky today. You don't usually see that around here, at least not that I recall. So what do we got here? Caution, driveway ahead. Oh, I don't remember. Okay, I remember this. That's cool. Guy riding his bike out there, dirt bike. There's cars coming. That's why they're not going. There's no stop sign for the cross traffic. See that yellow sign below the stop sign?
Yeah.
It says cross traffic does not stop. These type of intersections don't always have that sign, so you want to make sure there's stop signs before you just go. But there's cars coming here. So you always want to make sure it's clear. But definitely, if you see that sign, that's exactly what it means. The cross traffic doesn't stop. Cars coming on their right and on their left. So these guys are turning on the left. Can you move your visor a bit? Look at that to the left, man. That's just beautiful. But I wonder what this haze is. You can see it in front of us and over here. Is there a fire somewhere? Huh. I don't think that's like from the LA fires, right? Because west is behind us, right? Isn't California that way? Yeah. So the smoke, I would think, would be back that way, if anything, not on this, going this way. Huh. I don't know. I haven't watched any news lately, so I'm not sure. And that's Laughlin over there, off to the left at about 11 o'clock from our position. Alright, so now, let these cars go. Oh. Now we can see some of the natural mountains in this area that aren't the hills that were created by the mining. See these over here? That's dirt that was dumped by the mining from very large machinery. But these directly ahead of us are the natural mountains of this area, the natural mountain and hill topography of this area. It's really beautiful when you get out there and kind of just get away from the buildings and structures in the town. When you get out there and you can see it more clearly, it's nice. I like it. You know what they need up here is a restaurant, like right up in this area. That'd be good. You kind of want to get away and not be, in a place like another part of town or parking lot right on the main street or something. Like a nice little restaurant up here would be good. Like right there on that corner. By that corner lot. I would put up here, a steakhouse or a nicer end pizzeria place. Look at that to the left, isn't that nice?
Yeah.
that's a church. Long Ridge Mobile Home Park, something like that. So I'm gonna turn this way so you can see some of these mountains. So this is the parkway, the Bullhead Parkway. Taking a left on it. We just came up Silver Creek Road. We take a left on the Bullhead Parkway, and I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but directly ahead of us, slightly to the left, there's some desert mountains over there. Really beautiful. You know, I wonder if I can go straight. Can I drive on that road over there?
Yeah.
Pretty sure. It doesn't say like private drive. What does that say up there? That white sign.
It says something about no trespassing.
Then we can't drive up there.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
Okay. That's what I was looking for. Like, is it a private drive, or, you know, is there some reason we can't drive over there? Is there a sign that indicates that or something? Because that would be nice to drive out there and see just kind of see out there.
Oh, no, it says no shooting.
Oh, no shooting. Okay. Well, my camera, I think they maybe caught some of those mountains out there, but off to our right, that's just beautiful, man. Look at this haze. What is this from? It's never like this. Like, just for people viewing this video, there's this haze in front of us and significantly more off to the left. It's never like this, so I'm not sure what this is from. But there's this haze over the mountains over on the Nevada side and in front of us. It's actually clouding out some of the mountains to the left. It's usually just clear skies here. Of course, there's the occasional cloudy or overcast day, but this does not look like clouds or overcast. It looks like some sort of smoke or something. Wow, I've never seen this. It can't be smog.
It looks like dust.
Maybe, but it's not. It's been a little windy, but it's not that windy. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. That's interesting. Never seen it like that. Now, down in the Phoenix area, we would get what's called dust storms. These massive walls of dust during the monsoon season. Typically during the summer, not all summer, but there'll be a few days where there's just these massive walls of dust that just blow across the valley. The wind picks up significantly, and there's dust everywhere. It's pretty crazy, pretty intense. I've seen, countless of those. I lived in the Phoenix area for a little over 30 years, so I've seen many of those. And a lot of windstorms, high winds, blow your lawn furniture off your lawn and across your yard. All your stuff will be up against one side of the yard up against the fence. And heavy rainfall during the monsoon season. And it will, just downpour for, maybe 20 minutes, I don't know. Then it clears up. And it's a little humid after that, but it's really neat. I used to like to go driving around in that. Now, I wouldn't go doing what some people try to do. They see these, little dips in the road or whatever. It's flooded. It's a flooded area. People try to drive through it, and sometimes it's flooded to the point where it actually has a current. The water has a current going through it, like a river. And people try to drive through it, and their cars get stuck. They get stuck. Even if it does have a current, I've seen that happen. So that's something I didn't do that. If it were a little low, if it were, the water were low, I'd drive through that. I had a truck down there, a truck and a car. I'd be safe about it, but some people would do that, get stuck, and it's pretty crazy. There's probably some of that up here. I don't know. hotter. I know it gets, I would say as far as the heat in this area here, we're in the Bullhead City area, the heat here versus the heat in the Phoenix area, they're both extreme heat. But I would say here, the difference is that here in the Bullhead area, it gets somewhat hotter, but it's a shorter duration. The hot months are shorter. Whereas in the Phoenix Valley, it's very hot, but not quite as hot as here. But it's longer. It's a longer duration there. It's about 6 months of very intense heat, probably starting in April and going through October. Here, it's probably more May through September, so a little bit shorter, but hotter. Phoenix will see days of 115, 118. Up here, they'll see days of 120, 123. That's what I've been in. I hear that, there's 125, 128, I heard. But I've been here when it's, I think, was it 125 or 123 that one time? 123. So we've been here when it was 123. Looking at that helicopter directly in front of us. Oh, there's an airport off to the left. I forgot they have an airport here. So yeah, I've been in the heat here when it's 123, and man, that's hot, man. So I don't know what this helicopter. I don't know my helicopters too well. Is that a military helicopter? I'm not sure. Is it black or dark green? It's black. Well, the military will use black helicopters too, right? Huh. So anyhow, yeah, that's the difference between the Phoenix Valley and the Bullhead City area regarding the heat. So now the mountain range that we're looking at right now directly in front of me, that is Nevada. And you can see how closer to us are more hill and rounded. Those are the mounds of dirts that were dumped from the mines that I was talking about in another video a few days ago. The mountains further back that are more rugged looking, those are the natural mountains for this area. But both are just a really neat look. So straight across there, you go straight through this intersection, across that bridge, that's the Colorado River below that bridge. Really beautiful river. So right across that is Laughlin, Nevada. And you go over there. In fact, we'll make a quick trip. And yeah, it's just really nice. You stay straight on this highway, and it'll take you to Las Vegas. You go up, I don't know, a few miles, and it will. I think you take a right on another highway and it takes you to Vegas. And if you go left, I forgot what highway it is, but before the one that goes to Vegas, if you take a left, you'll be on what's called the Needles Highway. Actually, yeah, that is what it's called. And that will take you out to Needles, California. So you'll be on the Nevada side of the Colorado River and the California side of the Colorado River. You can go into Needles, and if you just stay on the Needles Highway, you get up to, if you go into the actual town of Needles, you go to you come to a light. I don't remember the exact name of that town. That street. But if you take a left at that light, you'll go over another bridge like this one that's over the Colorado River, and you'll be in Arizona. And that is Highway 95, which is this street that we're stopped at right now. And you can come back on Highway 95, and 30 minutes or so later, you'd be right here at this intersection. Kind of a big circle or a loop.